Shakyamuni Buddha Namo Shakyamuni Buddha Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Body, speech, and mind in perfect oneness, I send my heart along with the sound of the bell. May the hearers awaken from forgetfulness and transcend all anxiety and sorrow. Listen, listen, this wonderful sound brings me back to my true home. May the sound of the bell penetrate deep into the cosmos, even in the darkest places. Living beings are able to hear it clearly. May all their suffering end and cause them to realize the path of enlightenment and escape the path of samsara, the path of birth and death. Listening to the bell, I feel my afflictions begin to dissolve. My mind and body are calm and free. The Dharma body is bringing morning light and concentration. My heart is at peace. A smile is born on my lips, following the sound of the bell. My breath brings me back to mindfulness. May the sound of the bell reach all beings suffering in the lower realms. May they be free from their suffering and realize the freedom of nirvana. Namaste. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dharmaya, Namo Sanghaya. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dharmaya, Namo Sanghaya. Namo Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, in the 3 times and 10 directions. Namo Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, in the 3 times and 10 directions. Namo Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, in the 3 times and 10 directions. The incense in the center now. throughout space and time. May it be fragrant as earth herself, reflecting our careful efforts, our wholehearted mindfulness, and the fruit of understanding slowly ripening. May we and all beings be companions of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May we awaken from forgetfulness and realize our true home. Homage to the eternally abiding Buddhas, the supreme Dharma, insatiably Sangha, throughout the Dharma realm and the realm of empty space and 3 periods of time. Homage to the fundamental teacher Shakyamuni Buddha, Maitreya, honored future Buddha, Manjushri, great wisdom Bodhisattva, universal great conduct Bodhisattva, all Dharma guarding Deva Bodhisattvas, and the glorious mountain assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Homage to Amitabha Buddha in the land of ultimate bliss, Avalokiteshvara, great compassion Bodhisattva, great strength Bodhisattva, earth store, great vow Bodhisattva, and the assembly of great pure sea like Bodhisattva. Namo, great compassionate Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo, great compassionate Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo, compassionate Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Ratnatrayaya, Namo Aryavalokiteshvara, Siddhyanto Mandrabadaya Swaha Hum Siddhyanto Mandrabadaya Swaha Hum Siddhyanto Mandrabadaya Swaha. The unsurpassed, profound, and wonderful Dharma is difficult to encounter in hundreds of millions of eons. I now see and hear it, receive and uphold it, and I vow to pass Tathagata's true meaning. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, Namo Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in the vast assembly of the lotus pool. Namo Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in the vast assembly of the lotus pool. Namo Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in the vast assembly of the lotus pool. The Buddha pronounces the Sutra of Amitabha Buddha. Thus I have heard at one time the Buddha dwelt at Shravasi in the Jeta Grove in the garden of the benefactor of orphans and the solitary, together with a gathering of great bhikkhus, 50 in all, great Ahas, whom the assembly knew and recognized. Elder Shariputra Mahamoggallana Mahakasyapa Mahakasyana Kashuti Vada Shuti Santakananda Ananda Rahula Gavam Paditen Sura Bharadvaja Karudayan Mahakapina Vakula Amiruda and others such. All great disciples together with all the Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, Dharma Prince Manjushri Ajita Bodhisattva Gandhasan Bodhisattva Nitya Bodhisattva and others such as these, all great Bodhisattvas, and together with Chakra chief among us and the numberless great multitudes from all the heavens. At the time the Buddha told the elder Shariputra, passing from here hundreds of thousands of millions of Buddha lands to the west, there is a world called ultimate bliss. In this land a Buddha called Amitabha right now teaches the Dharma. Shariputra, is this land called ultimate bliss? All living beings of this land endure none of the sufferings, but enjoy every bliss. Therefore it is called ultimate. Moreover, Shariputra, this land of ultimate bliss is everywhere surrounded by 7 tiers of railings, 7 layers of netting, and 7 rows of trees, all formed from the 4 treasures, and for this reason named ultimate bliss. Moreover, directions. At mealtime they return to their own land, and having eaten they stroll around Shariputra. The realization of the land of ultimate bliss is thus meritoriously adorned. Moreover, Shariputra, in this land there are always rare and wonderful varied colored birds, white cranes, peacocks, parrots, and egrets, calavincas, and two-headed birds. In the 6 periods of the day and night the flocks of birds sing forth harmonious and elegant sounds, proclaim the 5 roots, the 5 powers, the 7 bodhi shares, the 8 sagely way shares, and dharma such as these. When living beings of this sounds, they are all together mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, and mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, do not say that these birds are born as retribution for their karmic offenses. Reason in this Buddha land there are no 3 evil ways of rebirth. Shariputra, in this Buddha land not even the names of the 3 evil ways exist. How much lesser actuality desiring must sound be widely proclaimed. Amitabha Buddha by transformation made this multitude of birds. Shariputra, in the Buddha land when the soft wind blows, a rows of jewel trees and jewel nets get for subtle. Their full sounds like 100,000 kinds of music played at the same time. All those who hear these sounds naturally bring forth in their hearts mindfulness of the Buddha, mindfulness of the Dharma, fullness of the Sangha. Shariputra, the realization of the land of ultimate bliss is thus meritoriously adorned. Shariputra, what do you think? Why is this Buddha called Amitabha Sutra? The brilliance of the Buddha's light is measureless, illumining the lands of the 10 directions everywhere without obstruction. For this reason he is called Amitabha. Moreover, Shariputra, the hand that of his people extends for measureless, limitless asamkaya kalpas. For this reason he is called Amitabha. In Shariputra, since Amitabha realized Buddhahood, then kalpas have passed. Moreover, Buddha, the Buddha has measureless, limitless, non-hearer disciples, all arhats, their number incalculable. Thus also is the assembly of Bodhisattva. Shariputra, the realization land of ultimate bliss is thus meritoriously born in the land of the ultimate bliss are all in the stage of non-regression. Among them are many very life will dwell in Buddhahood. Their number is extremely many, it is incalculable, and only in measureless, limitless asamkaya kalpas could it be spoken. Shari, those living beings who hear should vow, I wish to be born in that land. And why those who thus attain are all superior and good people all gather together in one place. Shariputra, one cannot have few good roots, blessings, virtue, casual connections to attain birth in that land. Shariputra, if there is a good man or a good woman who hears spoken Amitabha and holds the name 2 days, 3, 4, 5 days, 6 days, as long as 7 days, with one heart unconfused. When this person approaches the end of life, before him will appear Amit and all the assembly of holy ones. When the end comes, his heart is without inversion. In Amitabha's land of ultimate bliss he will attain rebirth. Shariputra, because I see this benefit, I speak these words. If living hear this spoken, they should make the vow, I will be born in that land. Shariputra, has I not praised the inconceivable benefit from written virtue of Amitabha? Thus in the East are also Akshobhya Buddha, Sumeru appearance Buddha, grace Sumeru Buddha, Sumeru light Buddha, wonderful sound Buddha, all Buddha such as these numberless. He stands in his own land, each brings forth the appearance of a vast and long tongue everywhere, covering the 3,000 great thousand worlds, and speaks the sincere and actual words. All you living beings should believe in reverence Buddha, Sumeru Lamp Buddha, measureless figure Buddha, all Buddha, such as these numberless as Genji stands in his own land. Each means forth appearance of a vast and long tongue everywhere, covering the 3,000 great thousand worlds, and speaks the sincere and actual words. All you living beings should believe, praise, and hold in reverence the inconceivable merit and virtue of the mindful one, of whom all Buddhas are protective. Shariputra, Western world are measureless light Buddha, measureless appearance Buddha, measureless curtain Buddha, great light Buddha, great brightness Buddha, jeweled appearance Buddha, pure light Buddha, all Buddha, such as these numberless as Genji stands in his own land. Each means appearance of a vast and long tongue everywhere, covering the 3,000 great thousand worlds, and speaks the sincere and actual words. All you living beings should believe, praise, and hold in reverence the inconceivable merit and virtue of the sutra. Mindful one, of whom all Buddhas are protective. Shariputra, in the northern world are blazing shoulders Buddha, most victorious sun Buddha, hard to injure Buddha, sunbirth Buddha, and a brightness Buddha, such as these numberless as Genji stands in his own land. Each means forth the appearance of a vast and long tongue everywhere, covering the 3,000 great thousand worlds, and speaks the sincere words. All you living beings should believe, praise, and hold in reverence the inconceivable merit and virtue of the sutra of the mindful one, of whom all Buddhas are protective. Shariputra, world below are lying Buddha, well-known Buddha, famous light Buddha, Dharma Buddha, Dharma curtain Buddha, Dharma maintaining Buddha, all Buddha, such as these numberless as Genji stands in his own land. Of a vast and long tongue everywhere, covering the 3,000 great thousand worlds, and speaks the sincere and actual words. All you living beings should believe, praise, and hold in reverence the inconceivable merit and virtue of the sutra. Mindful one, of whom all Buddhas are protective. Shariputra, in the world above are pure sun Buddha, king of stars Buddha, superior fragrance Buddha, fragrant light Buddha, great blazing shoulders Buddha, color, jewels, and flower adornment body Buddha, Sala, tree king Buddha, jewel flower virtue Buddha, vision of all meaning Buddha, such as Mount Sumeru Buddha, all Buddha, such as these numberless as Genji stands in his, brings forth the appearance of a vast and long tongue everywhere, covering the 3,000 great thousand worlds, and speaks the sincere and actual words. All you living beings should believe, praise, and hold in reverence the inconceivable merit and virtue sutra of the mindful one, of whom all Buddhas are protective. Shariputra, what do you think? Why is it called sutra of the mindful one, of whom all Buddhas are protective? Shariputra, woman hears the sutra and holds to it, and holds the names of all these Buddhas. This good man or woman will be the mindful one, of whom all Buddhas are protective, and will irreversibly attain to Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Therefore, Shariputra, you should believe and accept my words and those which all Buddhas speak. Shariputra, if there are people who have already made the vow, who now make the vow, or who are about to make the vow, I desire to be Amitabha's land. These people, whether born in the past, now being born, or to be born in the future, all will irreversibly attain to Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Therefore, Shariputra, all good men and good women are among those who have faith should make the vow, I will be born in that land. Shariputra, just as I now praise the inconceivable merit and virtue of all Buddhas, all those Buddhas equally praise my inconceivable merit. Saying these words, Shakyamuni Buddha can complete extremely rare and difficult deeds in the Sahala, and in the evil time of the 5 impurities, in the midst of the Kalpa impurity, the view impurity, affliction impurity, the living beings impurity, and the life impurity, he can attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. And for the sake of speak this Dharma, which in the whole world is hard to believe, Shari, you should know that I, in the evil time of the 5 impurities, practice these difficult deeds, attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. And for all the world world speak this Dharma difficult, believe extremely difficult. After the Buddha spoke this sutra, Shariputra and all the bhikshus, all the gods, men, and asuras, and others from all the worlds hearing Buddha has said joyously, welcome, faithfully accepted, bowed, and withdrew. May all the four kinds of beings reach the jeweled land, and the beings of all three realms be born from lotus. May all the myriad ghosts attain the threefold worthiness, and the countless sentient ones ascend the 10 grounds. Amitabha's body is the color of gold, the splendor hallmarks has no peer. The light of his brow shines around 100 worlds wide, as the seas are his eyes, peering clear, shining in his brilliance. By transformation are countless bodhisattvas, infinite Buddhas. His 48 vows will be our liberation. In 9 lotus stages we reach the farthest shore. Namo Amitabha Buddha, 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 Namo Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, Namo Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, Namo Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, Namo Mahasamaprapta Bodhisattva, Mahasamaprapta Bodhisattva, Namo Mahasamaprapta Bodhisattva, Namo Sheti Garbha Bodhisattva, Namo Sheti Garbha Bodhisattva, Namo Sheti Garbha Bodhisattva. Sea like bodhisattvas, Namo great pure sea like bodhisattvas, Namo great pure sea like bodhisattvas. Aharta Prajna Paramita, the bodhisattva Avalokita, while moving in the deep course of Prajna Paramita. The 5 skandhas and found them equally empty. After this penetration he overcame ill-beingness, and Shariputra form is emptiness. Emptiness is form is not other than emptiness. Emptiness is not other than form. The same is true with perception, mental formations, and consciousness. And Shariputra, all dharmas are marked with emptiness. They are neither produced nor destroyed, neither defiled nor immaculate, neither increasing nor emptiness. There is neither form nor feelings, no perceptions or mental formations or consciousness, no eye or ear or nose or body or mind, no form, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no object of mind, no realms of elements, no interdependent origins, and no extinction of them, no ill-being, no cause of ill-being, no end of ill-being, and no path, no understanding, no attainment, because there is attainment. The bodhisattvas grounded in prajna paramita find no obstacles for their minds. Having no obstacles, they overcome fear, liberating themselves forever from illusion and realizing nirvana. All Buddhas in the past, present, and future arrive at Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Therefore one should know that perfect understanding is the highest mantra, the unequaled mantra, destroyer of ill-being, the incorruptible truth. The mantra of prajna paramita should therefore be proclaimed. Gate gate para para samgate bodhi swaha, gate gate para samgate bodhi swaha, gate gate para samgate bodhi swaha. Namo Amitabha yata gata yat amrito bhavi amrita sadham bhavi amrita vikranta gamini gagana kitakare swaha. Namo Amitabha yata gata yata amrito bhavi amrita vikranta gamini gagana kitakare swaha. Namo Amitabha yata gata yata amrito bhavi amrita sadham bhavi amrita vikranta gamini gagana kitakare swaha. Sentient beings are limitless. I vow to liberate them. Afflictions are endless. I vow to eradicate them. Teachings are infinite. I vow to learn them. Buddhahood is supreme. I vow to attain it. I vow that from now on, end of my life and in all future lives, until I attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi, that I will help all sentient beings and their suffering. Namo, thus come one worthy of offerings, of proper and universal knowledge, perfect in understanding and conduct, skillful in leaving the world through liberation, perfect and complete of all worldly dharma, unsurpassed, night taming hero, teacher of gods and people, Buddha, world honored one. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, Namo Manjushri Bodhisattva, Namo Manjushri Bodhisattva, Namo Manjushri Bodhisattva, Namo Samanta Bhadra Bodhisattva, Namo Samanta Bhadra Bodhisattva, Namo Samanta Bhadra Bodhisattva, Namo Maitreya Bodhisattva, Namo Maitreya Bodhisattva, Namo Maitreya Bodhisattva, Namo Deva Guarding Bodhisattvas, Namo Deva Guarding Bodhisattvas, Namo Sarva Tathagata Valokiteyam Sambara Sambara Om Namo Sarva Tathagata Valokiteyam Sambara Sarva Tathagata Valokiteyam Sambara Sambara Om Namo Sorupaya Tathagata Yataryata Om Soro Soro Prasoro Prasoro Swaha Namo Sorupaya Tathagata Yataryata Om Soro Soro Prasoro Prasoro Swaha Namo Soro Tathagata Yataryata Om Soro Soro Prasoro Prasoro Swaha Om Gagana Sambhava Vaja Om Gagana Sambhava Vaja Om Gagana Sambhava Vajra For in this existence of mind, or in my previous existence in samsara, since time without beginning, for all sins, whether committed by myself or by others, whom I ordered or viewed with connivance, for articles belonging to stupas or to sanghans, every by myself or by others, whom I ordered or viewed with connivance, for the 5 unpardonable offenses, whether committed by myself or by others, whom I ordered or viewed with connivance, for all of the 10 evil committed by myself or by others, whom I ordered or viewed with connivance, for all those sins, whether covered and hidden or open and obvious, visits or transmigration into hell's hungry ghosts, animals, and passive existence, for all those sins committed, I now remorselessly repent. May all beings without limit, without end, have a share in the merit just now made, and in whatever other merit I have made, those who are dear and kind to me, beginning with my mother, whom I have seen or never seen, and others neutral or hostile beings, established in the cosmos, the 3 realms of 4 modes of birth, with 5, 1, or 4 aggregates wander from realm to realm. If they know of my dedication of merit, may they themselves rejoice, and if they do not know, may the devas inform them by reason of their rejoicing. Gift of merit, may all beings always live happily, free from animosity, may they attain nirvana, their radiant hopes be fulfilled. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. We will now sit down for meditation, for sitting meditation, for 20 minutes before we rise and do walking meditation while reciting Amitabha Buddha's name. The sound of the bell, we shall sit for meditation. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Buddha. Will now rise and circle the shrine 3 times while reciting Amitabha.
Please return as we will complete the service by chanting the three refuge.